Yeah, hi Chetra. Able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can see a screen. Okay, show me what are the process you installed from the library. Okay, scroll down. Okay, click on XML profile.
Sorry, Chetra. Could you please come in?
Expand the XML profiles.
XML.
Here only. Below it is that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, expand that. I think these are all the processes used inside TCS. I mean, your organization is using these processes.
Okay.
Order XML. Click on that.
This Chetra?
Yeah. Okay, connectors. Oh, okay, maps. Okay, processes. Did you find anything called integration essentials in process library? The basic first one. These are all company uses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check.
No. Okay, no, you don't have, you will get it at the first only.
Okay.
Okay, scroll above, come to the top.
Shall I close this Chetra?
Yeah. Okay, we'll create a process on our own. Okay, go to build tab. Okay, configure the start shape. I have told you, right? The same way. FTPv2. Yeah, connection, choose new FTPv2 connection. Close that. See, you can configure that also. This is also one more option. You can configure that also.
Okay.
Now we are just understanding the process, right? So we'll just choose from that. Search FTP connection. Yeah, that is in production. No, you don't use that is in production. It affect your processes.
This thing Chetra?
No, that is also company something.
Okay.
I think we can't do it practically, Shakti, because this is all companies. If we do some, then it will be messed up in your company's process.
Okay.
We need not use that all. So I'll just explain and try to tell you. Because that is in production. If we use that mode, if something goes wrong there, then we can't deploy something on our.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I have explained you these parameters and all, right?
Yeah,
What is the name connectors and all. And the same, we have a map step also. I've shown you the map step. You can use any of these actions whenever you want. Like whatever the process you're building, that particular actions should be chosen. Okay, now cancel this, close this. Now I was discussing about the map shape. Now drag and drop a map shape. Yeah. Say something. Give your name of your choice. Say converting from JSON to no, not like that. You cannot give names like that. What the function, what map function is doing, that name you should choose, because that, I mean, you can give a name of your own, but whenever others who are other than developers who are seeing that process also should understand what is this map shape doing. Okay. So you should name accordingly. Okay. Okay. Under map, you can either choose from previously installed processes also. If your company has installed any other map steps, see, there is some map steps. So you can just click on that and that will be deployed. If you don't want that, if you want to create your own map from the first, then you should click the plus button here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you can name the map again. The same thing. Okay. Okay. That is the map name. And this left side, this is source, and the center one is map functions, where you are doing any functions in the map. There are also pre-built functions, and this is map destination, I mean where the file is. Now you have told I am moving the flat file to CSV, right? Yeah. You should have the flat file in your folder, and then you can, I mean, flat file on your build tab, and then in the source you can say choose. You have to choose there, yeah. So you are defining the profile type here. I mean, if you are converting from flat file to CSV, for example, you have to create a profile named as flat file and enter the data inside that in the build tab. Okay. Okay. You are loading that flat file here to the source of your this map. Okay. So select flat file. And in profile, you should choose the profile you have created for see, you have FF or pre-installed profiles there from your company. Okay. That is FF order data. Okay. That is a flat file. Inside that you will have some data. Let's say, for example, you are having a sales order, like you are selling something and you have the sales order details ID. So you are saving that details from the client in a flat file. So there you'll have like, say, for example, date, name, ID of that seller, and address, and extra, etc., etc. You'll have many other components inside this flat file, I mean the data components. Okay. What you're doing is you're mapping that data to the destination, where the, I mean, you're converting it to CSV file, right? That flat file, what are all the data inside that flat file, you are what is mapping that to the CSV file which you are creating now. Okay. Good. Now can close this. Now select FF order data only. Select FF order data. Just for example, I'll show you. Yeah. Say okay. See, you got the elements, the record and the elements, what data is inside this. See, click on that. See, you have order name, you have item, you have manufacturing date, you have weight. Like this, what flat file you're based on, this changes on what flat file you're choosing. If you're choosing the flat file from the client, I mean, let's say, for example, client is giving some other flat file which contains like name and some other details. Maybe this might not be the same for all the flat files, right? Yeah. Whatever the data stored inside that data will be there inside this flat file. Now what you're doing is you're mapping all these. I mean, let's say one record you have, in that these are the elements. What are the elements? Order number, item, manufacturing date, and weight are the items. So you have to map the same. I mean, you can't map order number to some other thing. Like, say, for example, you can't map order number to name, right? Those are two different elements. You have to map to the same elements. Let's say, for example, order number should be mapped to order number in the CSV file also. You should not change the elements. I mean, however you want, you can change. The order number can be mapped to, let's say, for example, order ID in your, you can rename the elements, but you can't change the data. Right, whatever the data you are getting from the source, that same way should be, it should be mapped to the destination file also. So
Okay.
now choose map destination here. Okay, now you are converting it to CSV. So let's take a XML file only, XML or JSON. Okay, now choose. Yeah, you have shipping order XML. Choose there. I mean, don't save this. We'll just see and we'll delete it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See, inside this you have different shipping orders and expanded. See, you have order ID, order date, customer ID. Here, you can either map this by dragging and dropping the connections here. Like you can drag from order number to order ID. Yeah, you can do that. Or else, if you do, yeah, or else you can do one thing like that. You can just drag and drop which element should be mapped to other element in the destination. Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay, or else what one thing Boomi has is you can click on Boomi suggest. So it will suggest you which can be mapped in which way, like what elements can be mapped to other elements in different like according to its suggestion. You can map. Click on Boomi suggest. Okay, you have medium confidence suggestions, 8 suggestions. You can either go with the Boomi suggestions or you can map it on your own. So now we are just trying. No, we'll select Boomi suggest only. Click next. Okay, see, this is all the options it is showing, from order number to shipping order, from order number to shipping order or order ID. Like this, you can select and unselect whichever Boomi suggestions you have to take. You can select that one, and whichever Boomi selections you don't want, you can unselect that one. See, here we have 3 more options to do permutations and combinations where you can change. You have the drop down, right?
Yeah.
Record elements. Yeah, you can change like that. Boomi will give you suggestions according to its own. Like let's say for example, I have done something inside Boomi. It will be stored, like the Boomi community will be storing the map steps, like it has n number of map steps where it is stored. It's like for example, it's like AI, right? Artificial intelligence, it is storing everything whatever they have done, and it is giving you the permutations and combinations to be done. It has 8 suggestions for you. In previous page it showed you, right, with medium confidence. Sometimes it gives you with high confidence also.
Okay.
So now it is showing you 8 map steps with medium confidence. Okay, here these 3, it has given you options where you can change. You can do permit. Either you can map weight to line items or order number to that. Like that, it has given you options. You can choose whichever you want, and you say next.
Okay. Can I click on next, Chaitra?
Yeah, click on next. See, from path to path. This is the from path, record / elements order number, and it is mapped to this path. Okay, they finish. Now you have selected these items. If you unselect one of that, come back and unselect any of that. Whichever you don't want to map. Let's say, yeah. Okay, order number, and remember which you have unselected. Order number to shipping order you have unselected. Okay, next. See, there it is not showing you shipping order number to shipping order. It is not like that. You can select and deselect whichever. You can choose whichever you want from the Boomi suggestions. Okay. The Boomi Community Club, what it does, it always saves the pre-done. Whoever has done previously, those mappings and all will be saved, and it will give you suggestions like this. Okay, it gives you with high confidence, medium confidence, and low confidence. Now it has given you with medium confidence, right? Like high confidence and low confidence is 0. Medium confidence it has given. Now say finish. See, now you can see it is automatically mapped. If you don't want this, you can deselect that and drag and drop your own mappings. Yeah, clear all mappings. Okay. Okay, see, everything is clear. You can drag and drop it on your own.
Okay.
Okay, this is about mapping. Any doubts in mapping?
1 second, Chitra. Let me try one how to map this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, you can leave that. Yeah, see, it is mapped from order number to order ID.
Okay.
You can order one source to many other two paths. Like from order number only, you can drag and drop to another one also.
Okay.
Yeah, try that also. No, that is main folder.
Main folder.
Yeah, there you can. Yeah, leave. Yeah, see, you can map one element to all the elements inside the two paths wherever you want that to be mapped. For example, you have order number here, you have order ID and order date here. You want order number to be shared in this XML file to both these columns. You can map that time. You can map to custom ID also. You can map that to ship to name also. Same way, you can map any item in the source map and to destination file. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else in map step?
So what is there in functions, Chitra? I mean,
Yeah, open on functions.
shall I click on
Yeah, click on functions. Yeah. See, you have user defined functions also there below. See, it is formatting the order number. Click on format order number. Okay. Okay. Here, what is doing? You have to select from order number to this thing above order mapping. You have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, clear all mappings and do it. Yeah, you can do that also. Okay. Now add function. Or else you can create function also. That is also there.
Okay.
Format order number. Like say for example, you are receiving the order number as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So you have to add something before or after the name. Like you should add x123 or 123x. You have to add like that while sending it to the destination file. From source, you are receiving it as 123, for example.
Okay.
Now, okay. Then you have to format that here before sending it to destination file. At that time, what you are doing is you are using these functions. Okay, edit those functions. Like click on that edit. Yeah. See, prepend is like you are adding that before whatever that original strength fixed to length. You have options here where you want that order ID to be done. You can drag drop that map step. Yeah. I mean, basically what you're doing is you're doing edits here in the functions.
Okay.
Editing the input file and sending it to the destination however you want. Okay.
Okay.
Like say for example, you are receiving it with the only file name. You have to add a date to that file name. That time you can create your own function and say do basic scripting and say you're adding that input name to the date to the input file name.
Can I do that now, Chaitra?
Yeah, try and do.
Okay.
See here you have the script to execute whatever you want. I mean, if you know the Java Groovy script, and you can do JavaScript or Groovy script.
Okay.
You write the script
So,
here.
okay, so we have to enter code here, right?
Yeah. The end code here, the script here, and do whatever edits you want, like inputs to outputs.
Okay. What's this, Chaitra? Create component?
It's like creating a component again. I've showed you in the start, right? Creating a profile, and you are creating a separate component there.
Okay.
I mean, the script will be created as a component.
Okay.
Whatever you are writing here, that will be created as a component, and you can use that component anywhere else in the, I mean, not the same process, anywhere else.
Okay.
If you are building another process also, there you can use the, give a name to that component, so that will be saved, and you can use the same, and you need not write the script again and again. If it is same function, you need not write the script again and again. You can just say create component and use that component wherever necessary in other processes also.
Okay.
Okay, it's like that. Now check any other options if you are left out with, I mean, you have doubts with. See, this thing also you can do, you can copy it and paste it in other process. Whatever the format function you're doing here, you can copy that and paste it in other process. That is one best thing in Boomi. Like you can copy anything, whatever the edits you have done, you can copy that and you can paste it.
Chaitra. And one more thing is this order is tagged to string prepend, right, Chaitra?
No, you can change that. You can change that. No, that is the main source scripting file. Here, you're doing the action. What action should be done? Here, you can map it.
Okay, so you mean like this to this?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not selected. That should come in green only then. Yeah.
Okay.
See that.
Okay.
You can, if you don't want this first one, you can delete that. Select that one, click on that.
Okay.
No, you didn't get any option.
Oh,
no, that will be selected and you can say delete. No, you can clear that map. I think you're not clicking it. Yeah, see? Like that. You can do any function steps here. Yeah. See, you can see you're not mapping only inside the process. New tab is created for format order number. So now you can use this edit like the map function anywhere else in the other process also.
Okay.
Okay. If you save this now, this will be saved as format order number only, and map will be saved there. See?
You mean like here, Chaitra?
Yeah, like that it will be saved. Like that is also saved. Somebody have done that, and that is also saved. Now, if you edit this name and save it, now you will see that also there. Now you don't save because this is something related to your company's process, right?
Okay.
So if you save this now, you can use that anywhere else. Now, how you use this format order number of somebody who have saved, right? You just use that one here.
Okay.
The same way, others also can use this format order number which you are creating.
Okay.
All these functions will be saved like that only inside a component. You can just drag and drop that one.
So Chaitra, so from here to here.
Here to the function input and the output to the desired output. Yeah, like that. When you are using a function, you should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you are directly mapping from source to destination, now what is the use of function? Nothing is happening inside function.
Yeah.
You have to give input to the function and take output from the function.
Okay.
Only then the function is working.
Okay. So for example, if we are getting file like in XLX format, I mean like in Excel.
Yeah.
Okay, so the same thing is connecting to some database.
Okay.
So the columns will be same in both source and destination. So we can easily map to it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you'll get the whatever Excel file is there, those columns will be given here. Like, for example, how this order number item and all is there. Like that only it will be given and you can just map it.
Okay. So if there is any requirement to change it to some format, so we have to go with
Yeah,
function.
you have to do that in the this one only. New process only. You have set properties there, right? Come to new process. Close this one. You're doing a map shape here. Okay, keep that. Okay, say okay. You're doing a map shape here, right? After configuration, you're calling this set properties here. The second one. Yeah, there you can actually convert from this one to set the properties, whatever the file's action should be done, that you can set it here. No, you haven't dragged and drop properly. Yeah, see, whatever document you're choosing here, you can click on plus symbol in properties to set. See, if you have any connectors here, that connector no, document property you are changing. Okay, see, you're changing whatever the process property or the document property, and source type would be connectors, and which connectors you are. No, let it be connectors only and choose connectors. Which connectors you're using. Let's say you're using disk V2 connector there, and you're using the disk V2 connector, SFVT connector, like that. You can choose whichever connector is there. Or now say choose disk V2 connector only, or SFTPUT, anyone is fine. Okay. Now select property. See, what you're doing is you're checking the file name here. Let's say, for example, the file name is shakti.xlxx. So you're checking that file name here and clicking on OK. Now select that file name here, disk V2 file name. Click on that. Yeah. See, here the property value is given. Whatever the properties, you are checking the properties here in the disk V2 file name, and you click on the plus symbol in property value. See, there you are giving the static value. See, you can give whatever it is, the date name, what parameter should be checked, that can be given here. Static values, you can add anything of your own.
Okay.
Once the map step is on all done, and you're setting the properties for that document and moving it, forwarding it to destination.
Okay. So for example, if there is date, we have to give it as date time, right, Chetra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Select date time and check if see, now choose it in an MMDDYY and say current date you're saying. Whenever you're receiving a file, let's say for example you're receiving a XML file and you're converting that to JSON in the map step. There you have done all mappings from XML to JSON. And then if you have to move to destination, they'll have some conditions.
Okay.
Sorry, this meeting is in. Okay. What conditions you will have? The client will say, the process should be processing only today's file. Okay. At that time, what you are doing, you are using the current date file. The file will be processed only if the file name is having the current date.
Okay. You mean like we have to enter here?
Yeah, you can enter a value whichever date you want.
You mean format?
Yeah. Now you are setting properties to file name, right? Yeah, setting properties to file name. That file name should include today's date. Only then the process will be forwarded, or else there will be an error, and you can add an error shape there, and it will be notified to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we have to enter some date. Say for example, 11,
No, now you have to, no, you cannot choose current date now because you have given some particular date. You can say relative date or last run date, like that. Okay, it's like that. Related to days, you can say -1 days, like previous days while you are checking. You can add as you can either add 2 or 3 days before.
Okay. Okay. So here, what's the exact thing will be happening, Chaitra?
See, what the exact thing is, I'll tell you. First, you are loading a file into this process. Okay, at the start shape.
Okay.
Okay, at the start shape, when you're loading, you have added a map. Now close this, I'll tell you properly. Close, cancel. Okay, yeah, see, here you have added a start shape. Okay, you are starting the process here. You have loaded one file which client has given, one destination they would have given, that file you are loading here, for example. And you are configuring it in the map shape. What you are doing there, you are converting the flat file to CSV in this map step, right?
Okay.
After conversion of that flat file to CSV, the client will have some expectations, like the file name should be like this only, or the file size should be like this only. Only then the further process should happen. Like that, they'll have some expectations, right? After this map step, you are adding the properties. Only if these properties, the properties are met, the conditions inside these properties are met, only then the file will be processed to next step, or else the error will be here only and it will be moved to error block. Try block, catch block, you will add, right, in any when you're building. If this connection, configurations aren't met, if say for example you're setting the file name, now you set the date here, the file name should have particular date. You are showing that thing, right, in tab.
Okay.
If that doesn't meet, that condition doesn't meet, then after this map step, it will not process further. It will be moved to error block because the conditions aren't meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, got it, or you have any doubt?
You mean, Chaitra, let me show you some clear example.
Yeah.
So we are having this folder, Chaitra. Okay.
Yeah. See, now you are having Sandhya _ resume.new.
Okay.
And you are converting this Adobe something, let's say for example this XML format only, let's say CSV format. Okay. You are mapping whatever data inside this file to CSV format. You are mapping there in the second step where you have added map shape. Okay. After that, you are setting properties. Now say for example size of the file. Open that file. Yeah, see.
You mean this thing, Chaitra, or file?
Yeah, the file thing. Downloads, yeah. Now say for example you don't have date here. Okay, today's date, for example, you think you don't have today's date in the file name.
Okay. You mean like
you want Sandhya _ resume _8/23 should be there only in file name only. Okay. You can do that in map functions. You can append the date here. Okay, if you want that to be processed. If there is no date here, today's date isn't given here, in set property shape we are checking whatever the conditions you have set, it is checking with the file name. If all those conditions are met, for example you are saying current date should be there in the file name. You have added one condition in the set properties. Now you don't have current date there, so then that file will not be processed. It will not be moved to destination. The error will be there only and it will be moved to error block directly and give you a notification that this is the error has happened while running this process.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Chaitra, if, for example, if you are having same kind of folders in, same kind of files, around 100 files, it will check all these 100 files, right, Chaitra?
Yes, it will check one by one. Not all at once, one by one.
One by one, okay.
However, you have set the conditions and written the script there in the map, or you can write, I mean, I showed you how to write script inside map, right? Whatever script you have written inside that map, that thing will be processed. The same way it will be done, but one file at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, the memory depends on the disk space what your organization have taken.
Okay.
Yeah, one file at a time. Whatever the disk space they have taken. Let's say, for example, they have taken 10 MB file at once. Only one file at 10, one file with 10 MB will be moved. Even though the file is 1 MB, 10 files cannot be moved at once.
Okay.
Because you have taken 10 MB, for example, let's say. Each file consists of 1 MB. So that at that time also you are not able to move 10 files at a time.
Okay.
Though it's 1 MB, you have to move one file at a time.
Okay. So, irrespective of space of the file, within 10 MB, it will be getting processed.
Yeah. Whatever the disk organization they have taken, disk space they have taken, that much file, up to that much memory of file will be transferred. Only one file at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the entire thing will. So this is the first criteria to process the file.
Yeah, I mean, you can set a number of criteria. Like you can add a number of set properties shape there.
Okay.
Now scroll back. I'll show you that also. If you have to set 2 properties to one file, you can use branch shape there. Scroll down. Search branch in logic, not in execute. See branch. Drag and drop that. Yeah. Display name, number of branches you can specify. See, you can specify from 2 to 25 branches.
Okay.
Okay. Now say or display name something like branch only, name it branch only. Anyhow, we are not saving it, right? Yeah.
Click on OK, Chetri.
Yeah, click on OK. See, you have got 2 branches there.
Okay.
Now remove this set properties down and add this map step to that branch step. Connect that map step to, scroll that down, I mean bring that down. Yeah, now map that to branch. Yeah. Okay. Now you are adding the mapping here. And you are branching that one single file to 2 different paths.
Okay.
Here in step 1, in step 1 you can add one property. In step 2 you can add one property. If you want like 25 number of properties to be checked, you can add branches up to 25.
Okay.
Okay. You can set another property here. Both will be checked and moved to one step.
Okay.
Okay. Now now you are making one decision. Say for example, drag the decision here. For second step, yeah. See, you are choosing the first value and the second value. Now you have set say for example, file name only. File name should be this thing you have set. Okay.